It's early July. Hi, I'm Phil. Welcome to another garden update. This is number 4. As you can hear, it's thunderous. It's not safe. We shouldn't be outside. But we sacrifice our safety for you. Alright, so we'll make the rounds. Today I got the picking basket because our hard work's paying off. We got stuff to pick. Look at this cat. Isn't it neat? I want to make your cat's life complete. Up front we got our patio tomatoes, so to speak. And they're doing all right. These are our final peas. I'll pick some of them. This is the dog tomato garden. Again, all tomatoes grown from dog shit. Tomatoes made it through the cycle of life. They're doing pretty good. Chives looking like they're pretty much done for. I believe this is, what is this, a purple Cherokee tomato? See, this one looks like a butt. Garlic is coming to harvest time. And you can tell because the bottom leaves are starting to die. And you want to harvest these about halfway through. So half dead, half alive. I'm gonna leave these, but I am gonna pick some of the other ones. We've also started to harvest some of the onions, which are not completely done, but they're just growing in pretty shallow soil. So you can see that's all onion there. We can't figure out what this is. The old lovage is still hanging around. Let it go to flower. I just can't be bothered. We are in production season, right? This is the height of the garden season. So I've probably got like 10 cucumbers thus far. And there's cucumbers to pick today. So I'm gonna show you what that looks like. We got a nice cucumber over here. Look at this guy. There we go. It's good pickling size. And I got another one over here. There he is. But then, what the f, guys? Look at this thing. Now, this is illustrative of a cucumber that's gone too far. You can see it's all discolored. It's probably not gonna taste any good at all. Where the f did this come from? I've been checking this every day. Over here we got some colored broad beans. Let's see if I can find some. Picked most of these. Oh, here's a great example. Look how pretty that is. Nice broad bean. All right, here's a pepper update. These are jalapenos, a little small. These are cayennes. The till hanging in there. Blueberries are doing great. We might actually got to taste like 1 or 2 berries. They're pretty good. These are the reapers, the nasty peppers. They ain't producing yet, but they look pretty good. And then this Thai chili, holy moly. Got little green guys. So next up is the tomato patch. And this is the early tomato patch. So it's all early girl, better boy, things that fruit early. Look at how many goddamn tomatoes we have. I've never had tomatoes fruit this much this early. Gonna have a lot of tomatoes. This is the blackberry. It's doing fantastic. These tomatoes are doing all right. They're overcrowded. It's all shit. You can see we got some big honking tomatoes on this one. That's the German variety. And then our bean pyramid has become more of a bean tower, and it's become so big that we're holding it up with string, which is attached to a random nail, which I forget why I put that nail there, but now it's starting to climb up here, and maybe it'll go on the garage. This guy actually grows purple beans, purple Venus. The genus is Venus. We've been harvesting them quite a bit already. This plant is just outrageous, really. Really vibrant purple beans. Here's the most exciting thing of the whole update. We're gonna harvest some garlic. And we planted this shit in the autumn. This is a long time coming. But I think some of this is ready. So I'm gonna pick this guy. It's got, you know, some dead leaves, some alive. And the soil is so loose here that I should be able to see what's going on with the bulb before totally pulling it out. But it feels big. Just like yo mama. So check that out. That is a beautiful head of garlic. That grew from a motherfucking clove. Some fancy, pretentious heirloom clove, I'm sure. But that is just gorgeous. It's got exactly what we want, which is a paper exterior. So we got to cure this for about 2 weeks before we trim it up and go into storage. And the way that you cure it is that you hang it in some kind of breezeway. I don't know what the f we're gonna do. I haven't figured that out yet. Man, that is pretty motherfucking satisfying. You gotta be careful. You don't want to damage it. I just found this. It's a little garlic that didn't do shit. There's an underperformer here. Anyone relate to this? To this garlic? Kale's doing real good. Been trimming this up on the regular. And so we've harvested and eaten a lot of this. It's a lot less, it's not as tough as like grocery kale. So I made like a marinated salad and it like got really soft because I use the same recipe as regular kale. This is softer. Per Slappy Joe's suggestion, we're just gonna trim it rather than ripping it out of the ground. So it's like a sustainable patch now. That's one sunflower that Court put back there for some reason. These are called peach beans, which I think are just another kind of green bean. What was there was radishes. This is the next crop. We'll see how that goes. So it's looking pretty good. Carrots are coming along very slowly, as per usual. Next to that we thought was beets. We pulled it all up and it was radishes. So, oops. Bee balm is flowering. You can see a really tiny bee right there. It's cute and small. It looks nice. Behind it is the rhubarb, and we did harvest some of this. We made rhubarb syrup for cocktails. It was delicious. So in the last update, we harvested garlic scapes. So this is the wild garlic that John's dad gave to us. And these are scapes when you let them go all the way to seed. You can see this is all these will scatter and form new plants in the next year. It's pretty interesting. It kind of looks like a clove of garlic. Who knew? That was peas. We harvested everything, they're done. So now there's dill there and something else, I don't remember what Court put there. Last but not least, we have the big tomato box. And you can see it's like mainly cherry tomatoes. Really just have kind of taken over. On the very ends in the small area, the dogs have been just picking off things left and right. But you can see there are literally hundreds and hundreds of small tomatoes. So behind we have our nice big sunflowers. That's the tour. I'm gonna take you inside and show you some stuff that we've made with our garden produce. By the way, this is the lettuce from the box. Harvested this a couple days ago and I just had it in a bowl of water. Maybe we'll eat some of that today. But it's old, grew too much, probably tastes shitty. But that's life. Life is old shitty lettuce. All right, so I've been making mainly quick pickles. That's what I make, pickles. They're good, they're real good. Been trying different batches and shit. So we'll pop open one of my pickles for a taste test. But these are dummy proof, right? They got vinegar, you ain't gotta try hard. So literally all I do is I add fresh dill, there's a dill, garlic, black pepper, coriander seed, and salt, and vinegar and water. Okay, so that's these. Tastes great, love them. So I got shitloads of those, that's what I'm doing with most of these. And I also have some funky pickles. So these are salt brine pickles. This is, as Jimbo recommended to me, he said, I'm not gonna do a Jimbo impression because he was a little inebriated when he told me this, but said use a salt brine of 3.5% by weight. Put your pickling shit in there, leave it on the counter for 4 or 5 days, and then put it in the fridge. So this is like the 4th or 5th day. I made these over the weekend. You can see it's cloudy. It's got the fermentation ring, and that's okay. It's not unsafe. Don't be a weenie. But because it needs burping, I'm gonna show you how much pressure is in this. So here we go. Are you ready? Here we go. Oh, that wasn't as exciting. The smell is so funky. It stinks. It actually stinks. Hey, there's a pickling stone. It's a stink, but man, I kind of think it's a good stink. It smells like cucumber farts. This is as fermented as we're gonna let them go. Trying not to get my dirty hands in there. It's really good. It's got like that funky, it smells like shit. I think I would like it better when it's cold. That's the only piece that's missing. It needs to be cold. So I'm gonna put these in the fridge because they're done. So I think that's it for the garden. All right, well, it stinks like fermented cucumbers in here, and that's how you know you grew a good garden. Thanks for tuning in for this update. Thanks for your support. Keep this show on the download. Don't tell your friends and family. And we will see you in a few weeks because the garden's still rolling. Bye.